Star Wars Eclipse is an upcoming action-adventure game set in the Star Wars galaxy, developed by Quantic Dream. Announced in 2021, it is described as a branching narrative-driven game that combines player choice with the rich storytelling set during the High Republic era, several centuries before the Skywalker saga. Players will encounter a vibrant universe filled with diverse characters, political intrigue, and moral dilemmas, where every decision shapes the course of the story. The game is notable for its cinematic approach, blending exploration, combat, and narrative depth in a way that mirrors Quantic Dream's previous titles, such as Detroit Become Human. Set in a time of galactic prosperity and expansion, Star Wars Eclipse will allow players to explore uncharted regions and uncover the mysteries of this era. The game is expected to deliver groundbreaking visuals and immersive gameplay, though a release date has yet to be confirmed. Raiders is a cooperative third-person sci-fi shooter developed by Embark Studios. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, the game challenges players to team up and fend off relentless robotic enemies known as ARC, who descend from orbit to wreak havoc. The focus is on teamwork, strategy, and quick reflexes as players work together to survive waves of enemies while scavenging for resources and using the environment to their advantage. Raiders emphasizes dynamic, physics-driven gameplay with fast-paced action. Players can wield a variety of weapons and gadgets to combat ARC threats such as drones, walkers, and massive mechanical bosses. The game's visuals are striking, blending retro-futuristic design with modern graphical fidelity. Collaboration is key, as surviving the increasingly challenging encounters requires precise coordination and resource management. Exoborne is a futuristic action-adventure game set in a sprawling sci-fi universe where players pilot advanced exosuits to explore vast landscapes, engage in combat, and uncover a deep narrative. Developed by a team focused on immersive storytelling and dynamic gameplay, Exoborne offers a blend of high-speed, traversal, strategic combat, and environmental puzzle solving. Players assume the role of a pilot equipped with a customizable exosuit designed for versatility, featuring enhancements for speed, firepower, and adaptability to various terrains. The world of Exoborne is richly detailed, with diverse biomes ranging from dense urban ruins to open alien wildernesses, each teeming with challenges and secrets. Combat is a core element, requiring players to use both their suits' abilities and tactical thinking to overcome formidable enemies and massive bosses. The game promises a deep progression system, allowing players to upgrade and modify their exosuits to suit their playstyle. Squadron 42 is a cinematic single-player sci-fi adventure set in the expansive Star Citizen universe, developed by Cloud Imperium Games. Blending intense space combat, rich storytelling, and immersive first-person gameplay, it puts players in the boots of a rookie combat pilot serving in the United Empire of Earth Navy. With a narrative-driven experience, Squadron 42 focuses on character-driven drama, moral dilemmas, and interstellar warfare. The game features a star-studded cast, including actors like Mark Hamill and Gillian Anderson, brought to life through advanced motion capture technology. Players will engage in thrilling space battles, explore richly detailed environments both in space and on planets, and participate in tactical ground missions. Squadron 42 emphasizes choice and consequence, allowing players to forge their path through the gripping narrative. With cutting-edge visuals powered by the proprietary Star engine, the game delivers breathtaking environments and lifelike characters. Mistfall Hunter is a thrilling action RPG set in a mysterious fog-shrouded world filled with ancient ruins, deadly creatures, and dark secrets. Players take on the role of a skilled hunter tasked with venturing into the heart of the Mistfall, a cursed land teeming with danger and powerful foes. The game combines fast-paced combat, deep customization, and a richly atmospheric setting. As a hunter, players can wield an arsenal of weapons and abilities, each tailored to different combat styles, from close-quarters melee to ranged precision. The Mistfall itself is dynamic and unpredictable, featuring shifting landscapes, environmental hazards, and emergent gameplay challenges that keep players on their toes. The game emphasizes exploration, rewarding players who uncover hidden pathways, treasures, and lore that reveal the history of this haunting world. Mistfall Hunter also includes a progression system that allows players to upgrade their equipment and develop their skills, preparing for epic battles against massive bosses and cunning enemies.
But I have yet to see the ember that can rise against the dark.
Clockwork Revolution is an ambitious first-person RPG set in a vibrant steampunk world where technology and magic intertwine. Developed by Insile Entertainment, the game plunges players into the city of Avalon, a sprawling metropolis dominated by gears, steam, and Victorian-inspired architecture. At its core, the game revolves around time manipulation, allowing players to alter the past to reshape the present and future. The narrative centers on a rebellion against an oppressive regime led by a mysterious ruler who controls Avalon's timeline. Players take on the role of an inventor armed with a unique time manipulation device. Through their choices and actions, they can witness how changes in the past ripple through Avalon's intricate clockwork society, affecting its characters, politics, and even entire districts. Combat is dynamic and customizable, featuring a variety of weapons and gadgets suited for strategic playstyles.
Oh no, what did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Gothic Remake is a reimagining of the iconic 2001 action RPG Gothic, developed by Alchimia Interactive and published by THQ Nordic. Set in the grim and gritty fantasy world of Mertana, the game follows the story of a nameless hero who must navigate the dangerous colony, a penal mining region sealed off by a magical barrier. This remake aims to stay faithful to the original while modernizing its visuals, gameplay mechanics, and narrative presentation. Players will experience a richly detailed world filled with danger, from hostile creatures to complex faction politics. The game emphasizes player choice, with a branching story influenced by decisions and alliances formed with groups such as the Old Camp, New Camp, or the Brotherhood. Combat is being reworked to be more fluid and engaging while preserving the strategic depth of the original. Built from the ground up in Unreal Engine, Gothic Remake boasts cutting-edge graphics and atmospheric sound design, immersing both new players and longtime fans in its dark, compelling world. Crysis 4 is the highly anticipated next installment in the Crysis franchise. Developed by Crytek. Known for pushing the boundaries of gaming technology, the series returns with a focus on stunning visuals, advanced physics, and sandbox-style gameplay. While details remain limited, the game promises to evolve the franchise's core mechanics, delivering a new level of immersion and interactivity. Set in a futuristic world threatened by new challenges, Crysis 4 will once again revolve around the iconic Nano Suit, empowering players with extraordinary abilities such as super strength, cloaking, and advanced armor. The game is expected to feature a mix of open-world exploration and intense combat scenarios, emphasizing player freedom in approaching missions. Crytek aims to showcase its next-generation CryEngine technology, promising photorealistic graphics, dynamic environments, and enhanced AI systems. Although the story, setting, and release date are still under wraps, Crysis 4 is poised to deliver an exhilarating experience for both veterans and newcomers to the series. Lost Records. Bloom and Rage is a narrative adventure from the creators of Life is Strange, focusing on friendship, memory, and the shadows of the past. The story begins in the summer of 1995, when a group of teenagers creates a homemade film capturing the unforgettable moments of their shared adventures. Fast forward 27 years, and the now adult friends are drawn back together to confront the dark secrets they vowed to keep buried. The game emphasizes emotional storytelling and player choice, allowing players to navigate both the nostalgic past and the haunting present. Decisions made in 1995 ripple into the future, shaping the relationships and outcomes of the group's reunion. The gameplay involves exploring the richly detailed environments of their hometown, solving puzzles, and unraveling the mysteries surrounding their shared history. With its heartfelt narrative and cinematic presentation, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage offers an immersive journey into the bonds of friendship and the cost of secrets.
How about Bloom and Rage?
How could I forget? Whoa! Guys.
Last week, my mom found a package on her doorstep.
Wait. Are Bloom and Rage? We haven't heard anything for 27 years.
Wakerunners is an exhilarating 4 vs 4 and 5 vs 5 team-based action game set in a near-future Earth, now a crumbling relic of its former self. The game offers a top-down view of futuristic arenas where players navigate through dynamic, ever-evolving landscapes. The most distinctive feature of Wakerunners is its unique speed mechanic, which allows players to glide through environments with incredible fluidity and momentum, creating fast-paced, exhilarating gameplay. Each team competes to outsmart and outmaneuver their opponents, combining speed, strategy, and combat prowess. Players must utilize their characters' unique abilities to dominate the battlefield. The environments themselves are not just backdrops but integral parts of the game, offering diverse settings ranging from urban ruins to overgrown nature reserves, each with its own challenges and opportunities. As players glide and dash across the terrain, they must also be ready for swift combat. Thorgal is an action-adventure game inspired by the popular comic book series of the same name, set in a rich Norse mythology-inspired universe. The game follows the journey of Thorgal, a legendary Viking hero who embarks on a quest filled with danger, magic, and mystery. Players will take control of Thorgal as he battles mythical creatures, solves puzzles, and unravels the deep secrets of his origins. The gameplay focuses on exploration, combat, and puzzle solving, set in a visually stunning world that blends Viking landscapes, ancient ruins, and mystical realms. Thorgal's story is at the heart of the game, and players will encounter a wide variety of characters, including gods, monsters, and other heroes from Norse lore. As Thorgal, players must navigate dangerous environments, from icy tundras to dark forests, while facing both human and supernatural enemies. Combat is dynamic and fluid, with a mix of melee and ranged weapons, as well as magical abilities tied to Thorgal's heritage. Batman Arkham Shadow VR is a virtual reality experience set in the Batman Arkham universe, bringing players face to face with Gotham City's dark streets and its dangerous criminals. Building on the critically acclaimed Arkham series, this game places you directly in the shoes of Batman, offering an immersive and action-packed experience that combines exploration, combat, and detective work, all from a first-person perspective. In Arkham Shadow VR, players navigate Gotham's shadowy streets, rooftops, and iconic locations, utilizing Batman's iconic gadgets and skills in a fully interactive environment. The game's VR mechanics allow you to experience the thrill of gliding across the city, using the grappling hook to swing between buildings and engaging in hand-to-hand combat with Gotham's most notorious criminals. The immersive nature of VR lets you feel the weight of Batman's movements and the intensity of battles with enemies like the Joker.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham! I'm done holding back!
Phantom Line is a co-op, 1 to 4 player tactical shooter set in a post-nuclear Europe, where players join an elite paranormal SWAT team tasked with containing dangerous anomalies and uncovering hidden paranormal events. The game takes place in an expansive open-world map, rich with dynamic events, where the team must explore various regions to investigate and neutralize supernatural threats that threaten the safety of society. In Phantom Line, players are part of a highly specialized unit that uses advanced technology and weaponry to combat paranormal forces, ranging from eerie unexplained phenomena to violent otherworldly entities. The game emphasizes teamwork, with each player taking on a distinct role within the squad. Some players may focus on combat, while others specialize in technology or investigation, all working together to uncover the truth behind the anomalies and ensure the public remains unaware of the dangers lurking just beyond normal perception.
Atlas, do you copy? Respond, Atlas.
Nobody's Left is a post-apocalyptic survival game set in a ruined city where the remnants of humanity must adapt to a world ravaged by war and catastrophe. In this harsh, new reality, ordinary people can no longer afford to be just ordinary. Survival depends on the ability to adapt, make tough decisions, and fight for what's left of the world. Players must protect their loved ones, navigate through a city overrun by danger, and take on responsibilities that challenge their very morality. In Nobody's Left, players step into the shoes of a protagonist determined to survive in a devastated environment. The game's story is deeply emotional, centered around the bonds between family, friends, and allies, with every decision having a lasting impact on the narrative. As players explore the city's dark corners, they uncover secrets about the world before the fall, the factions vying for control, and the brutal new rules of survival.
This forest is watered by blood drops, so I'm trying to give it more of that.
The Legend of Baboo is an action-adventure game that follows the journey of a young hero named Seper and his loyal dog Baboo as they set out to save their family from the clutches of an ancient evil. Set in a vast and magical world torn apart by an epic battle between light and darkness, the game combines an engaging narrative with immersive exploration, action, and puzzle-solving elements. The story begins when an ancient evil force threatens to destroy Seper's homeland, capturing his family and plunging the world into chaos. Seper, determined to rescue them, embarks on a dangerous quest with Baboo by his side. As they journey across enchanted forests, mysterious caves, and long-forgotten ruins, they must face monstrous creatures, solve intricate puzzles, and uncover long-lost secrets that will help them defeat the dark forces and restore balance to the world. The game features a dynamic combat system, where Seper uses a variety of weapons and abilities, while Baboo provides support through clever tricks and teamwork.
With Baboo by your side, and may the magic of this island protect us all.
Wheel World is an action-packed racing adventure that immerses players in a universe where cycling is not just a sport, but a way of life and destiny. In this high-speed, visually stunning game, you play as Kat, a rider chosen by ancient cycling spirits to participate in the most crucial race of all, the Great Shift. With the universe on the brink of collapse, Kat must race against time, elite teams, and powerful adversaries to perform the ritual that will restore balance to the world. Set in a vast, dynamic world, filled with different realms and environments, Wheel World offers players the chance to experience exhilarating bike races across diverse landscapes. From futuristic cities to mystical forests, every track is uniquely designed, challenging riders with tight turns, speed boosts, and environmental obstacles. As Kat, you will race through these stunning locations, mastering your bike and unlocking its true potential with every victory. As One We Survive is a survival game set in a brutal post-apocalyptic world where resources are scarce and humanity has descended into chaos. Players must navigate a lawless, desolate landscape while managing their own survival and forming a tight-knit community to help rebuild civilization. At the heart of the story is a father's desperate quest to save his sick daughter, leading players through a gripping narrative filled with tough choices, emotional moments, and dangerous challenges. We Survive players begin by scavenging the ruins of the old world for supplies, food, water, and materials to build essential structures and fortifications. Crafting and resource management are key elements as players must carefully balance their limited resources to construct shelters, medical facilities, and defenses to protect against hostile groups, wild animals, and environmental hazards. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake is a modern reimagining of the critically acclaimed action-adventure game that originally launched in 2003. Set in a mystical Persian kingdom, players take on the role of the prince, a young royal who inadvertently unleashes a powerful and dangerous artifact known as the Sands of Time. As the sands wreak havoc on the world, the prince embarks on a thrilling journey to restore balance and reverse the chaos he has unleashed, all while navigating through treacherous environments, solving intricate puzzles, and battling fierce enemies. The core gameplay of Sands of Time Remake blends fluid, acrobatic platforming with real-time combat and time manipulation mechanics. The prince's agility is central to the game, allowing players to run along walls, leap across gaps, and swing from ropes to traverse the beautifully designed environments. The game's iconic time rewinding feature also makes a return.
I brought this on us.
You are brave and good.
Don't let go!
Gwakollukia.
Replaced is a captivating 2D platformer set in a retrofuturistic version of 1980s America, where dystopian cyberpunk elements collide with an alternative history. The game features dynamic combat, immersive movement mechanics, and a deep, dark storyline that explores themes of identity, corruption, and survival. Players take on the role of REACH, an artificial intelligence trapped in a human body. As REACH, players must navigate life in the dangerous city of Phoenix, where societal collapse, greed, and corruption have led many to betray their morals in order to survive after a devastating nuclear disaster. In this new world, those in power treat human bodies and organs as mere currency, and survival often comes at a steep price. The gameplay revolves around exploring a harsh, unforgiving world filled with intense platforming and action-packed combat sequences. Pragmata is an upcoming action-adventure game set in a dystopian near future, with its story unfolding on the moon. Players are thrust into a surreal futuristic world where technology, humanity, and mysterious events collide in a gripping narrative. The game promises a blend of exploration, puzzle solving, and intense action as players uncover the secrets behind the enigmatic setting. In Pragmata, players assume the role of a solitary protagonist, equipped with advanced technology, who is tasked with unraveling the complexities of a world that is as alien as it is familiar. The moon, now a key location in this troubled future, serves as both a setting and a crucial element of the story. The environment is rich with strange landscapes, advanced machinery, and peculiar phenomena that hint at a deeper mystery waiting to be solved. The game's narrative is built around a tangled storyline, filled with unexpected twists and emotionally charged moments. Lost Fragment is a photorealistic survival horror game that immerses players in a terrifying and highly detailed world, viewed through a body-mounted camera perspective. The game utilizes cutting-edge graphics that aim to replicate real-life visuals, creating an incredibly intense and immersive atmosphere where every shadow, sound, and movement feels disturbingly real. Players are thrust into a nightmarish environment where survival is their only goal, and danger lurks around every corner. In Lost Fragment, players take on the role of an unnamed protagonist who finds themselves trapped in an eerie abandoned facility or a desolate atmospheric location. With no clear recollection of how they arrived, they must navigate through dark, claustrophobic corridors, dilapidated rooms, and unsettling environments that seem to shift and change as the story progresses. The sense of disorientation is enhanced by the first-person body-mounted camera perspective, which keeps the player fully immersed in the protagonist's experience, heightening the feeling of vulnerability and fear. Greenfield is a story-driven puzzle platformer that takes players on a haunting journey through a surreal and atmospheric world. Set in a forgotten island facility, the game delves deep into the fractured mind of its protagonist, leading players through a labyrinth of mysterious environments and puzzles that challenge both the intellect and emotions. The narrative of Greenfield centers around an individual who finds themselves in an eerie, desolate facility on an island that seems to exist outside of time and reality. As they explore this strange place, players must piece together the secrets of their past and uncover the truth behind the island's mysterious abandonment. The story is told through environmental storytelling, cryptic messages, and interactions with the environment, creating an immersive experience that unfolds as the player progresses. The gameplay focuses on solving intricate puzzles and platforming challenges that require creativity and careful observation. Open is a groundbreaking genre-defining AA metaverse gaming experience that blends high-level gaming technology with iconic intellectual properties, IPs, to create an immersive and dynamic world. Currently in development for PC and next-gen platforms, Open offers players an expansive multi-biome, multi-IP, and multi-mode battle royale competition set within a vast and ever-evolving universe known as the Readyverse. The game brings together multiple universes, with players taking on the role of powerful heroes from various IPs, each with their own unique abilities, weapons, and personalities. In Open, these heroes collide in a competitive and ever-shifting battle royale format, where only one can emerge victorious. The Readyverse is divided into different biomes, each with distinct landscapes, environments, and challenges. From futuristic cityscapes to wild, untamed wilderness, the variety of terrains ensures no two battles are ever the same. Breathedge 2 is a survival adventure game set in the vastness of space, where players navigate the challenges of surviving after a catastrophic event. In this sequel, you take on the role of the main character, who finds himself trapped in a spaceship wreckage after an accident. The game continues its unique blend of humor, dark atmosphere, and engaging gameplay as you explore the wreckage, collect resources, and uncover the mysteries of space. The game features a rich open-world environment with both familiar and new locations, including wrecked ships, space stations, and strange cosmic phenomena. Players are tasked with managing oxygen, health, and food while constantly dealing with hostile environments, dangerous creatures, and limited resources. The crafting system allows you to build equipment, upgrade tools, and repair your spaceship to progress through the story. Titan Quest II is an action role-playing game ARPG set in a rich mythological world inspired by ancient civilizations. The game is the sequel to the acclaimed Titan Quest, maintaining the core elements of hack-and-slash gameplay while expanding on them with new features, environments, and a deeper storyline. Players take on the role of a hero chosen to battle powerful titans and mythical creatures, seeking to restore balance to the world. The game is set in a vast, detailed world that spans various iconic locations from ancient Greece, Egypt, and Asia. Each region is meticulously crafted, showcasing the mythologies and landscapes of the era. As players explore, they will face hordes of enemies, from legendary beasts to ruthless gods, while uncovering the mysteries of an ancient conflict threatening the world. Combat in Titan Quest II is fast-paced and satisfying, with a focus on skill-based action.